Audience, let me tell you of the days of high adventure. Good day, my little teacups, and welcome to Renowned Explorers International Society. Would you like to join me and these fine people on an adventure? Yes, let's go. This is a strategic roguelite with, well, let's just show you, shall we? Select a game mode, adventure mode. You can't reload previous situations, and if you lose, it's game over. The game automatically saves when you quit. Or discovery mode. You can retry whenever you lose, save and load whenever you want. Pfft, I'm an adventurer. Let's play it on... I think I'm probably going to play it on normal, not classic. Classic looks pretty hard. I mean, it says original difficulty. Hard. Requires quite some mastery to beat. So probably not going to be able to do that. Now, I've never played this game before, audience, so I'm going to walk you through the tutorial as I do it myself. I've got a vague understanding of it, but barely anything. On this screen, you can pick your crew. First, select a captain, which will give you a unique ability. You can unlock more captains by playing the game. Then, select other slots and pick your other crew members. Different crew members have different strengths. Choose wisely. Effectively, what this is an explorative version of FTL. You select a captain. For instance, let's try this lady. Anna, unspellable surname, is a bright, young scientist who loves the scary power of electricity more than anything. She wants to uncover the secrets of the world. And then each captain gives you a captain's perk. Brilliant scientist, completing a research paper will give you a study token, a random improvement. And then there's all these kind of stats. She is capable of doing great damage in an area. She does best in aggressive and devious parties. Now here is where we get into the interesting part of the game, audience. There are 3 ways to solve pretty much any situation. Friendly, devious, and aggressive. Aggressive is bashing the shit out of things. Devious relies on insulting and undermining the opponent's self-confidence. And friendly is mutual understanding, empathizing, and exciting the party towards your point of view. You can actually convince the enemies that your side is the right way, and they'll just give up fighting you. It's fantastic. Yvonne Lefebvre, Montreal's cruel mistress, assertive, intelligent. The center of attention, wants to see if she can trample the world under her boots. A balanced speaker with high speech and good defenses. Yvonne can regain spirit by deriding a target, I see. Recommended crew, go devious or friendly. Fair enough. And then there's this fellow, Victor Signac, who seems to be mainly like a fighting type. A decorated military captain. And finally, we have Harry Walker, a street urchin who survived on the streets. So basically, most of the characters from Sherlock Holmes, the original version. Harry is a glass cannon scout with high speech and high attack, but barely any defenses. Doesn't really sound like my kind of thing, does it? I need something safe for my first go, so a balanced fighter sounds a good idea. Or possibly... No, yes, let's go with a balanced speaker. Select crew member. Now, I'm apologizing straight off the bat, audience. Quite a lot of this is going to be me picking my crew, just to show you how this all works. Now, you can unlock pretty much any of the crew members as captains as well by fulfilling these little things, like 3 more expeditions, or just basically completing a certain amount of expeditions with these characters in their party. Now, let's have a look, shall we? What's this fellow? Kwame. Kwame has left his Ashanti tribe to spread the spirit of happiness around the world. Used to be a real ladies' man. Kwame is a rhetorician speaker with speech and great defense, but lacking in attack and armor. So far we got a balanced speaker. A balanced speaker, a good speaker, but we don't really have anything on the aggressive front. I think that I'm going to keep him. Yes, he's a diplomat, and she's also a beguiler. There's these extra stats. I don't quite know what they do, but we'll find out as we go, won't we? So I think for our last one, we're going to need a fighter, aren't we? Ivan, who is a real brawler, amazing attack and armor, but lacking in speech and defense. A glass cannon fighter with feeble defenses but great attack. A defensive fighter with great Ooh. Mostly works in an aggressive or See, we could give a real heavy emphasis to friendly, I suppose. I kind of want to try and be friends with everybody. After Undertale, I just want to be friends with everybody these days. Shall we try this, audience? I don't really know how this is going to go, but let's find out. Start adventure. We have to get off this screen at some point. Good God, it's been 5 minutes. Oh, that music. Listen to that, audience. That's the music of adventure. There are many different ways to acquire treasures. Experiment and explore each nook and cranny. The Saxon Kings. This is it. Pardon me. You've got your renowned Explorers International Society membership. Yvonne wants to make a big entrance. Finding the burial site of the Saxon Kings. Found somewhere on the mainland of Britain, but King Egbert's grave remains a particular mystery. Tutorial. Yes. If this is your first time playing, you'll want to familiarize yourself with some of the key concepts of renowned explorers before venturing into the unknown. A Highlander. Volunteers to help if you want. I'm vaguely aware of moods during encounters. I think I can explain that. Encounters... Teaches the basics of expedition economy. Yes, I'm going to need that. During expeditions, you must remember to collect resources. Gold pays for gear and supplies. Status attracts an entourage. Research can be spent on research upgrades. You might not find a need for these resources during some expeditions, but you start preparing for following expeditions. They'll be indispensable. Look for gold, status, research. Got it. Lastly, keep the expedition on track. Traveling on expeditions consumes supplies, so kind of like fuel from FTL. If you run out of them, misfortune will befall your crew. Mind your resolve. You'll lose the resolve by failing tests or being defeated in encounters. If your reserve of resolve ever drops to 0, resolve, your expedition is over, and you'll never become a famous explorer. You'll often get the chance to regain some supplies and resolve, so keep your eyes open. Don't run out of those. Got it. Find the treasure to complete the expedition. Collect gold, status, and research. Don't run out of resolve. Don't run out of supplies. Adventure is out there! Yes. I already know how to lead expeditions. Let's find out by doing, shall we? Yes. Everyone is a little bit nervous. The first expedition is crucial for the crew's confidence. If the crew starts out with low resolve, if crew resolve reaches 0, the crew loses its will to explore and the adventures are over. However, every expedition you complete gives you better resolve. Better be careful. Ha! But I don't need to be careful, audience. I'm already a well-versed explorer. An internet explorer. So travel will cost 1 supplies to go here. Your crew can be improved. Alternatively, practical resources may be found here. Let's go here. Ooh, normally you wouldn't be so excited about this. She definitely looks excited. But you found an abandoned farm. The fields are overgrown with vegetables. Take some time to restock your supplies. Supplies! 3 supplies. Lovely. Unexplored. Oh, we can gain gold and status here. Let's go. I'm a greedy bastard. On one of these rainy days, we see a feather lying underneath a small tree. The feather is both magnificent and valuable. I'm guessing by the highlighting on those words, it earns me some renown and some gold. It bloody well does as well. Collect tokens. You trade them in at the end of your adventure for gold. They will also give a small amount of renown, and status tokens do the same. For each campaign token, you will receive the following resources. There might be an encounter here. Or a technique challenge. An engineer or a rogue would be useful. Well, that's tactician, that's a diplomat, and that's a beguiler. We don't have an engineer or a rogue. Research can be found here, and there's something odd there. I'll go there in a moment. But firstly, let's do this. Because there's an encounter, and I want to show you the beautiful combat system. You walk down a small path when you hear shouting and screaming coming down your way. 2 thieves are running from an angry mob. Since you are blocking the path, one of the thieves asks, "Please, traveler, we have no time for you right now. If you let us through, we'll give you some compensation. Take the bribe and let them pass? No! We'll stop them. You cannot be bribed. Stop those thieves! We'll stand our ground. Take heed. Characters with negative defense value will receive extra damage. So, basic debuffing. Okay. Defeat all enemies. Start the encounter. Apparently, we get a bonus if we complete this in a devious manner or an aggressive manner. So, let's see. These guys want an aggressive mood. Their attitude is aggressive, which makes them stronger if I'm friendly, but weaker if I'm devious. Try to enrage. Ooh. Let's try to enrage this one. You smell like cheese, good sir. Aha! There we go, we've changed the mood to provocative, which means that we have gained 25% grit. I don't know what that means. Oh, yes, I already understand mood. Anticipating the attitude of the opponent. And this is the rock, paper, scissors combat system. If you think sort of Pokemon kind of thing. Your opponent is friendly, you can exploit it by being aggressive. If they're devious, be friendly. If you're aggressive, be devious. And it goes around like that. There's that little diagram to show. So we've already started with a devious mood. Now, that means we're devious, and they're still aggressive. So, let's find out. Let's make them worse. Let's make them feel even worse about themselves. Sadden. Oh, wait, I have to move. How do I move? Can I move? How do I move? Ah, right-clicking. I see. Sadden him. Aha! You see, you can inflict status debuffs about how the enemy feels. They don't have health bars per se, but they instead have spirit, which can very easily be broken. Try to terrify. Ooh. Let's see. Let's go over here. This one is enraged, which I don't quite know what that means. Enraged. Has lost focus, leaving their defenses open. Drops their armor. Lovely. Let's see if we can debuff his attack. Terrify him! Go on, Kiwami! Ah, yes! So he's basically useless now. He can't attack very well. Come on, try and hit me. See? He missed. That's because he was so frightened. What's this one going to try and do? You poked Yvonne! How could you? You're cranky, meaning they're negative but no effect takes place. Understood. So, let's find out, shall we? Let's, they're feeling devious, which means that they're vulnerable. No, wait. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn this as I go. Sadden him. Let's finish him off. There we go. Now you see, I've depressed him beyond words, and now he just wants to be alone, so he leaves. It's one of the most interesting combat systems I've seen outside of Undertale. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it, that all these games about either impressing your opponent, depressing your opponent, basically emotional-driven combat systems, that they're all coming out these days. It's very, very interesting time for gaming. Can we try to... No, we can't. Okay, then. What can we do? Can we excite? Yes, let's heal Yvonne by exciting her a little bit. There we go. And then our turn. So this is the meat of the combat. It's a turn-based strategic laugh at them simulator? I'm not really sure what you could call it. There's all kinds of combat. Sadden him even further, make his attacks really useless. There we go, now he's really, really, really depressed. And finally, let's enrage them. Come on! Poking the bear. Oh dear. Enrage him. Deviousness. Yes. You smell like cheese, good sir. And he was weak to it. He's too enraged and loses it. You broke your opponent's minds. Devious. Oh no, sorry. My words are sharper than I thought. Resolved the conflict with devious. Meaning that Kiwami gets extra grit and speech power. These have been earned for completing it in a certain way, and we earned this campaign token for managing to do it in the devious manner. The angry mob finally catches up to the thieves and see that you already took care of them. Yes, by enraging one of them and depressing the other one. The mob thanks you, and everybody knows about your good deed. Excellent. Continue. And, unfortunately, I'm going to leave this as a little bit of a cliffhanger here, audience. Don't worry. I assure you, another episode of this is coming tomorrow. Please, just hang on to your seats, because we're completing this tutorial. After this short message. And that message is... cue the end card, go! Thank you for watching, audience. I have been the Over-Englishman, and this has been Renowned Explorers International Society. So please never forget to leave a like, to comment, to subscribe, to share this any way you feel like it. Check out some of these beautiful people listed here. Love you all, and farewell!